Hi friends, in the last session we discussed that instance methods. Okay, we discussed that types of methods, and in that we discussed that first method is instance method. Okay, friends, if you are watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, please, if it gives me more encouragement to my next videos. Okay, so in the last session we discussed first method is instance method. Okay, so normally what is instance method means inside method implementation if you are using only instance variables. Okay, inside method implementation if you are using only instance variable, then such type of methods are called instance method. Inside instance method implementation we have to declare self variable as first argument. Okay, inside method implementation we have to declare self variable as first argument. By using self variable inside instance method we can able to access instance variables also. Okay, by using self variable inside method implementation we can able to access instance variables also. Within the class we can call instance method. Okay, within the class we can call instance method by using self variable, and from outside of the class we can call by using object reference. Okay, we can call outside of the class by using object reference, right? So this is the way we can able to do instance method and declaring and accessing the elements. Okay, accessing the variables inside method implementation and outside of the class, right? So now today we are going to discuss about the next method is a class method. Okay, second one is a class method. Okay, next method is a class method. Inside method implementation if we are using only class variables. Okay, inside method implementation if you are using only class variables or static variables, then such type of methods are we have to declare as a class method. Okay, inside method implementation, if we are using, okay, if we are using only class variables, if we are using only class variables, okay, if we are using only class variables or static variables, static variables, then such type of methods are called okay, then such type of methods are called such type of methods are called class methods. Okay, such type of methods we have to declare as a class method. Okay, such type of methods are we have to declare, or such type of methods we have to declare, such type of methods we have to declare as a class method, as a class method. Okay, next point, we can declare class method explicitly by using iterate class method decorator. We can declare class method. Okay, we can declare class method explicitly. Okay, explicitly by using iterate class method decorator. Class method decorator. Iterate class method decorator. Okay, next for class method we have to provide, okay, for class method, okay, for class method we have to provide, okay, for class method we have to provide, for class method we have to provide a cls variable. Okay, cls variable at the time of declaration, the time of declaration, at the time of declaration. Okay, next point, we can call, okay, we can call class method. Okay, we can call class method by using by using class name, or object reference, class name or object reference, class name or object reference, right? So inside method implementation if we are using only method implementation, if we are using, if we are using only, if we are using only if you are using only class variables or static variables, then such type of methods are we have to declare as a class method. Okay. Next, we can declare class method by using @class method decorator. Okay, @class method decorator. Okay, next, for class method we have to provide CLS variable at the time of declaration. Okay, at the time of declaration. Okay, and we can call class method by using class name or object reference. Okay, class name or object reference. Okay, so now with respect to class method, we observe a small program, then you will get one clarity. Okay, then you will get one clarity. Observe here, first I am taking class animal. Okay, class animal lex is equal to 4. Okay, I am taking one variable as a static method. I mean static variable. So inside class variable and outside of method is nothing but what is nothing but what is nothing but what at the rate class method is nothing but what a static variable. Now I am declaring what a class method decorator. Okay, now I am declaring what a class method at the rate class method decorator. Class method decorator. Def walk self sorry cls comma name cls comma name. Okay, now observe here print. So this is nothing but what normally string sub fixed formatted string. This is nothing but what a formatted string. Okay, walks with legs legs dot format of cls dot legs. Okay, cls dot legs. Animal dot walk 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 cat. Okay, now if you observe here, first here what I am taking. Okay, first here what I am taking animal class. Okay, here I am taking animal class. So animal class I am taking lex equal to 4 is a static variable. I am taking class method decorator. Okay, class method decorator and one method cls variable comma name. So here I am printing that information. Now I am calling that method by passing argument dog and cat. So now what output it will give? Observe. Then observe the output. Replacement index 1 out of range for positional arguments tuple. Okay. So how? What happened here? Name comma name. Okay. Name comma cls dot lex. So one parameter I'm passing and the lex cls dot lex, it is accessing the static variable inside the class method. Okay, inside the class method I'm accessing static variable. Now observe the output. Run module. dog walks with four legs and a cat walks with four legs, right? So this is nothing but what a static variable. Okay, this is nothing but what a static variable. I mean class method accessing starting variable inside a class method decorator. Okay, inside a class method decorator. Clear? Okay. Okay. Next point. Next method. Static method. Okay. Static method. Static method. So normally static method means in this these are nothing but what the general utility methods. Okay, in general. Okay, in general these methods are these are utility methods. Okay, in general these methods are utility methods. Okay, and the next inside these methods we won't use any instance or class variables. Okay, inside inside these methods inside these methods we won't, okay, we won't use any instance or class variable. Instance or class variable. Inside these methods we won't use any instance or class variables. Here we want to provide, okay, in this case here we won't, okay, we want to provide, okay, we won't provide any, we won't provide any, we won't provide any self comma cls, okay, cls arguments, cls arguments at the time of declaration, at the time of declaration, okay, declaration, right? Next we can declare, okay, we can declare, okay, we can declare static methods, okay, we can declare static methods by using at the rate static method decorator, at the rate static method decorator, at the rate static method decorator. Okay, we can declare static methods by using what? Static method decorator. Okay, so save this point also. We can call static methods by using class name or object reference. We can call static method, we can call static method by using class name or object reference, object reference. We can call static methods by using class name or object reference. Okay, clear, right? Now observe the program with respect to this static method. Okay, with respect to this first class method and static method. Now observe the program with respect to static method. Observe carefully. I'm taking class SciMath. The class SciMath. I'm taking at the rate static method decorator. Okay, static method at the rate static method. Next to here, I'm taking one addition. Okay, x comma y, x comma y. Next, print sum. Okay, x plus y, x plus y. Next, here observe here. add subtraction comma multiplication. Okay, multiplication. Okay, observe carefully. I have taken three methods: addition, subtraction, multiplication. Those are methods are what? Static methods. Okay, those methods are what? Static methods. Now I am calling. Okay, now I am calling sci-math dot add of 10 comma 20. Okay, next 100 subtraction. Okay, subtraction comma multiplication. So now if I execute this program, okay, now if I execute this program, we'll get the addition, subtraction, multiplication of that two numbers. Okay, of that two numbers. Okay, now observe the output once. Okay, now observe the output whether we are getting or not. Okay, now whether we are getting or not. Whether we are getting or not. Some, okay, sorry, some some subtraction, some subtraction, multiplication, multiplication. Okay, so sum subtraction 80 and multiplication 200. Okay, so this is nothing but what? A class method and a static method. Okay, let me run one more time. So this is nothing but for the first class method and the second one is a static method. So normally in this generation, in general, okay, in general we can use, okay, we can use only instance and static methods. Instance and static methods. Instance and static methods. Instance and static methods. Inside static methods, inside static methods, we can access class level variables, the class level variables and class level variables by using class level variables by using class name. Okay, in general, we can use only instance and static methods. Inside static methods, we can access class level variables by using class name. Okay. Okay. So next, class methods. Okay, class methods are most rarely used methods. Okay, most rarely used methods in Python. Used methods in Python. Class methods are most rarely used methods in Python. Okay, so this is nothing but what? A class method and a static method. Okay, class method and a static method. So in the next session, I'm going to explain about what is the difference between class method, static method. Okay, in the next session, I'm going to explain about what is class method and what is a static method. Right? Thank you, friends. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you are watching my channel for the first time. Okay, it gives me more encouragement. Okay, please subscribe and share it to your friends with friends and family. Okay, thank you, friends. Thanks for watching.